and Whimsy.
And guess what?
Happy New Year!
Almost.
Oh, am I too early?
Were you trying to high five? I don't know what was happening.
I really didn't know. You know what? I'm a little distracted. And I think before we can move forward, I have to come forth with my distraction. So don't look at me that way. You're looking at the same thing I'm looking at.
Am I?
All right, hang on a second.
What am I looking at?
That's what I'm staring at while I'm in the middle of trying to talk to you. It's disconcerting.
I disagree.
How'd I do? Did I get it back to normal?
Close enough.
There we go. Perfect.
Now they can see the hole where our closet is.
Wait a minute. Can't have that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It just, okay.
Look at that. Just like new. So now that you know why I'm looking past you a little bit, it's all clear. I feel like I've released and unburdened my soul.
So
you made it.
If Jess has done her job, you're seeing this on New Year's Eve. If not, well, she's terrible and you should berate her in the comments.
If not, really, how many of you are watching this the day it's put out? How many of you on New Year's Eve have nothing better to do than watch our videos? Honestly, it's a sad commentary on both of our lives.
So 2019 was a big year for us.
We survived!
Yay!
I mean, we get to do that every time, right?
Yes. And
Okay.
we did a lot of stuff. We started this YouTube channel, for example.
Hey, Cake and Whimsy became a thing. We weren't named Cake and Whimsy before this.
We didn't have anything planned. This came out in April or May, so it's not even a year old yet.
Remarkably few people came up to me on the street and said, Whimsy! Ah!
I don't know, plenty of people called me Cake.
Still doesn't happen. But someday, someday, remember, Whimsy! Ah!
He's not drunk, I promise.
It's New Year's Eve. I would be forgiven for that, right?
But you're not.
No, I'm not.
So we also painted a lot of the rooms in our house, including the one we're sitting in right now.
True.
Which was not actually our studio / craft room before. It used to be Dan's office and kind of a throw our guests in here on a futon room.
I gave up my office for you. For you.
It moved upstairs into the spare room.
I got a desk up in a spare room instead of this whole wonderful thing.
It's better for everyone this
She
way.
did much better with it than I did, I gotta say. I wasted it. What she did with this is pretty amazing. But now we have a full-fledged craft studio and YouTube studio. That's amazing.
Yeah. And we put a new roof on the house because we had to.
That is
wasn't
true.
fun, but it was helpful for our property value.
And for keeping our house staying. I mean,
Yeah.
it was leaking.
Yeah.
That was not a good thing.
No.
Also, though, Disney!
Disney.
That is totally a high five.
There are still lots more Disney videos to come your way. The holidays happened, so I didn't get to put them up yet, but you'll be seeing
We're
them.
just keeping you waiting. When you get enough subscribers, we'll ladle those out a little bit, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
That's it. It's the thing. The subscriber challenge we haven't announced yet.
So we also joined the Disney Vacation Club, ensuring that you're going to see more Disney videos in the future.
50 years of Disney vacations. How many do you think it'll take for us to get sick of it?
I don't think we're going to get sick of it.
72.
That's unfortunate. We'll both be dead.
Exactly. I mean, we'll both be dead and we'll have run out of Disney Vacation Club 22 years before that. So that's good.
So on that cheery, upbeat note, we also published a bunch of books this year. I got Mrs. Krampus Claus 2 out. We got some Hijinks Hollow ones out.
Yeah.
That might have been it for this year. I don't remember.
I think we did... Yeah, we did one Hijinks Hollow and we did a Mrs. Krampus Claus this year.
Yeah.
A little bit slow for us, actually. But that gives us lots of room to improve. We joined Toastmasters this year. That was something that's taken me 20, 30 years to do. And I think we're both doing very well at it.
I'm giving a speech at the next meeting.
Right? I'm competing 2 days before she gives her next speech. I'm competing in an area contest. Ooh. And
I closed a business this year. I know that doesn't sound monumental, or not in a good way at least,
not
but
good news.
it was the right decision and the right choice, and I'm proud that I made that choice.
I am proud that you made that choice too. It's very easy to let a business suck you dry, and in this case, she cut it off at the perfect opportunity to know that it wasn't going where she wanted it to, and before it, she dumped everything into it. So that was a great, wise decision on your part, though I am sorry it happened.
Thanks. And we started crafting with foam. You've seen some of our D&D craft projects we've been doing, and that was super fun and exciting. And now we have a hot wire that was a birthday present from a friend that we're pretty excited to get to use now that we're back from vacation and the holidays are wrapping up.
So many more things to come with that. Oh, so many more. And that brings us to 2020.
Ooh.
What do you got going on for 2020?
Oh, write it in
YouTube?
the comments.
Yeah.
I like comments. Comments are fun.
We're going to give you just a glimpse of what we have coming for 2020, and most of these you'll probably get to see via video.
And if you want to find out and keep up to date with what happens in 2020, how about hitting the subscribe button?
Right?
Then you'll be notified.
Haven't we earned that subscribe button by now?
I feel like we have.
108 videos, by the way. This will be probably 109, maybe 110, depending on when things get posted. But
109.
109 videos for your amusement. At least a few of them have to have been amazing.
So 2020, we are going to get you at least 100 more videos.
Shouldn't be too
Our
hard.
commitment to you for being awesome and actually watching.
Yeah. You keep watching, we'll keep making. Eventually we'll figure out the things you like to watch, and we'll make a bunch of other stuff anyway.
We also have a couple of new segments we're going to be adding.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, one of them might be a little wicked.
You do that well. We also have a trip planned for this year coming up. We're not certain if it'll be Scotland or Disney, but one of those two. I think it's probably going to be Scotland, though.
Maybe. We'll
if
see.
we can do it well and we can figure out some of our
logistics
that we'll need to for that.
But either way, one of them's going to happen and you will get to see it.
We already got passports, so we're
Yeah,
good
we
to
do.
go on that.
We're going to publish more books. I know I have 4 lined up on my end of things. One of them's one that we're doing, 2 of them we're doing together. We have 2 Hijinks Hollow coming out. I have Mrs. Krampus Claus 2 and a new series called Coven Coffee.
I will actually hit publish on the one that is done writing now, Hexes and Hard Drives. I will publish write and publish Apocalypse Coven, the 2 Hijinks Hollows one, and I've got 2 children's books that are going to hit in 2020 as well.
Yeah. We want to build a labyrinth in our front yard.
What?
We have a very large front yard and there's nothing there. It's just space.
We can't grow trees because there's a septic tank under there. So a labyrinth just goes down a tiny bit.
Yeah, a little walking labyrinth path kind of thing.
And didn't our life need a little more weird and whimsical?
Didn't we need to give the neighbors more reasons to look at us like, what is going on?
Why are they just walking in circles around their yard all the time? They're so weird.
So, our first or second video, I told you I got a haircut for the first time in like a year. Well, I haven't gotten a haircut since then. So one of my things I want to make sure I do in 2020 is get regular haircuts for a change.
What will a regular haircut look like for you? Will that be once a month? Will that be
I'm
once
thinking
every
maybe
6 weeks?
For a year.
Really? Okay.
Like quarterly. I'm not a spendthrift. I don't have monthly haircut money, Dan. What the hell?
I think I'm going to make a command decision that should be at least every 2 months.
I was originally going to say twice a year. So
Wow.
I was giving you the optimistic one.
We're we're gonna get her in there about every 2 months or so. That's probably a horrible frequency as well, but I think...
So I might look less of a mess when you see me in the future.
I'm sporting the need for one myself too,
Yeah.
but I have a big company meeting coming up in about 2 weeks, so I know I'm getting a haircut before then. So we also are going to finish painting the rest of the rooms in the house. We have 3 more on tap, I believe. The 2 big, the dining room and the kitchen. Those will be a pain, but those are very visible, and we want to get those finished up. And our master bathroom, which really, it's purple right now. Oh my God.
It's not like a light purple or a neutral purple. I would call it aubergine. It is an eggplant.
You said a word I didn't recognize. That doesn't happen very often.
Really?
I mean, I understand in context that it is a color purple.
It is an eggplant.
Aubergine?
Yes.
That's one I've never heard before. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Well done. You don't stump me often.
We are going to also learn some new crafts and expand on the ones that we have already learned. We mentioned there's going to be more foam cutting and sculpting and painting. I'm going to commit to trying something that I'm a little nervous to say. I'm going to try to learn how to draft my own patterns for clothing.
You're going to admit that publicly.
Yeah,
All right.
I can do basic sewing.
You got this. You
I
got
can
this.
follow a pattern, but drafting my own, I'm nervous about that.
And since they're the best watched videos we have, I think we're just going to do 90 videos on Brimfield Flea Market.
Oh my goodness.
And then just
You
let
guys
the
love Brimfield.
10 more, I guess, we'll just do randomly. I mean, it only happens 3 or 4 times a year, but somehow we're going to make 90 videos out of that. And we're going to be just blow the doors off YouTube.
You guys love Brimfield and foam projects.
So,
But we're listening. There'll be more. We just can't do them until it happens again.
thanks for tuning in. We
Yeah.
really do appreciate it. This is a weird, wacky idea we had that, number one, helped us get over transition from between a business that we were kind of mourning a little bit and into something that allowed us to live every day and forced us to go out and actually do these adventures.
You guys inspire us to get out of our house, and we're hoping that we actually do the same thing for you too.
We're hoping we're giving you good information on that, something that gives you a reason to go find weird adventures in your own life. I mean, you won't make half as much a fool out of yourself as we do.
They might.
I mean, you could try. Go ahead, give it a shot.
Have faith in them. So with that being said, I think, and for the last time this year, unless you have something else to include.
The last time okay, I would like to state that this will not be the last time this year that the act happens, but for the last time this year, we will say, let's frost the cake. And Happy New Year to all of you.
Happy New Year!
Let's go put on our diapers.
Ew.
It's New Year's.
Why do you always go that one step too far?
It's new baby.
You're
Okay,
not
no.
Baby New Year. And everyone hated that Rudolph movie.
Everybody did.
I don't know anyone who likes that movie. What? Why?
I don't know. You know what? I don't know another symbol for the new year. Except that horrible baby in his diaper.
Drinking until you pass out.
Maybe Cupid? I mean, he's another horrible baby in his diaper, but he's got a
giant
purpose anyway.
Crystal ball that drops at New Year's.
I mean, they haven't made a cartoon
Dick
out of
Clark.
that yet. You want me to be a zombie? For
No, I'm just saying there are plenty of
Oh my
references
God!
to New Year. People drunkenly singing Old Lang Syne.
Okay. Alright. Sure. No babies, I guess.
No diapers.
I can return the diapers. I haven't... Okay, I can't return the diapers. They're there. I've soiled them already.
I'm leaving now.